Ghana. Work and happiness, yes, I must confess, it will bring success for beautiful Ghana. United farmers and workers of Africa, God will bless you wherever you are. Work and happiness, yes, I must confess, all must give their best for beautiful Ghana. United farmers and workers of Africa, God will bless you wherever you are. Work and happiness, yes, I must confess, all must give their best for beautiful Ghana. I will give my best, you give your best. Give my best to beautiful Ghana, to beautiful Ghana, to beautiful Ghana.
I will give my best. You will also give your best to the beautiful country that you live in. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever in this world that you are and listening to the sound of my voice. How are you doing? I greet you this morning. Good morning to my radio listeners. Good morning to my Facebook and YouTube viewers. Good morning to family and friends. This morning is going to be an exciting and interesting morning, as I will have with me the best of the best, the legendary himself, number one reggae artist, reggae musician, singer-songwriter from the Western region, Sekendi Takrade Mafia. He is in the studio today, and I am so excited. Some people call him controversial for his choice of lyrics. Some people also see him as a factual person, an interesting character. And I love him. I know you also love him. So it will not be long. You are going to see my guest. But then, just to give you the feel of who we are going to talk to, I just want you to have a listen to the song briefly. If you have heard it before, then we will continue with the rest. Stay tuned.
like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Were put in the fire, but never get burned. Man was delivered from their hungry lion. Matatwi, matapwi, matafush. Matatwi, matapwi, matafush. Mata, 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 mata. Mata, twi, twi, mata, pwi, pwi, mata, fush. Mata, 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 mayayata. Mata, twi, mata, pwi, mata, fush. Mata, twi, twi, mata, pwi, pwi, mata, fush.
Hello. Thank you so much for staying with us. You heard that song, Mata. Let me introduce my guest to you. Then we will talk about that and talk about Twin City Mafia and his choice of word. So, good morning to you, the legendary himself, SHASHAMARLEY. Woo! Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, nice to see you live.
Live and colored. How are you?
Very, very well. Yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation this morning. We are grateful.
Yeah, it's my honor. It's my honor because, I've always wanted to be on your show. Wow. I realize you have one of the best shows in the UK now at the moment.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you so much. We are grateful for that. Thank you. And to have a legendary, it's like icing on the cake, isn't it?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Awesome. So,
yeah.
Say, your name, SHASHAMARLEY.
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
Well, it's quite a long story, SHASHAMARLEY. I had the name way back when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
In St. John's School, Secondary, Western region of Ghana, At the time, I was singing for my high school band, the Matthew Chapter 5 band. And in the late 70s, in the mid 70s, late 70s, early 80s, Bob Marley was very famous here in Africa, And I was singing Bob Marley's songs, almost all his songs with my band, the high school band.
Yes.
So we used to have what you call pop chain. That inter high school band competition.
Yeah.
And anytime we had that, my band was always first, So my friend from Zimbabwe actually gave me the name Shasha. meaning the great one, the champion, you know.
Wow.
And because of the reggae I was singing too, the other guys also added the Marley to it, and it became SHASHAMARLEY, you know. So on campus, when you are called by a name and you don't want that name, that's how they call you the more.
Truly,
You know.
yes.
Yeah. So when I finished high school, I got into professional music. I decided I started to use it in recording business, you know, because I realized it's a catchy name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I realized it's a very catchy name, you know. That's why I'm using SHASHAMARLEY all this while.
So you actually discovered your talent at a very young age. That
By
tender
God.
age.
Yeah.
And you've explained that the person who actually influenced your musical choice to be a reggae artist is actually Bob Marley. So the name came around it with your friend and stuff like that. That is very interesting indeed. It's interesting.
But Marley was one of them, you know. But you know, artists like the Burning Spear, Jimmy Cliff, you know, and many more Jamaican artists at that time had great influence on me. Yeah,
they had great influence on you, and there is something fascinating about you. Your choice of words, lyrics, your titles.
Yeah.
I think, and that's the reason why people call you controversial. And today we want to break them down. We really want to break them down here today. There are some of the songs such as Martha that we just played, and
Martha Family.
Martha Family. Why do you call your fan base Martha?
No. You see, the title of the song is Martha Family.
Okay.
You know, so when you listen to lyrics of the songs, it tells you I was singing about a family called Martha.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and these are friends of mine way back from Papua New Guinea. You know, but when you listen to the songs, I said in the song, the way back in the late 70s, you know, the Martha family, they blessed me. You know, I went through some hardship, and these are the guys, Martha Tree, Martha Pui, and Martha Fish.
Okay.
These three brothers helped me a lot. They got me out of trouble. You know, so at the time I was writing the song, I didn't know where they were, because, you know, we parted ways for a long time. You know, that's why, you know, when you listen to the lyrics, it says, when they hear my music playing, they should get in touch through SHASHAMARLEY@yahoo.com.
Wow.
Yes.
So
that is a song. But when the song became a hit in Ghana, the name Martha, you know, sounded like a Ghanaian sort of balance, you know.
Yes.
So people thought it was that Ghana, you know, Ghana balance thing, meaning a different thing.
Different meaning.
You know what I mean? But it's a name.
Yeah.
And there's a song that has got me all the awards and given me all the troubles. You know.
It gave you all the awards and all the troubles. So that's interesting. Yeah. The song that gave you awards and all the trouble. Was it your first song?
That's right.
Was it the very first song that you wrote?
No. I had recorded an album long time ago in 1998. And that song Martha Family happened to be on an album called Lost and Found.
Lost and Found.
Yeah.
How come? How did you come about that title, Lost and Found? What was the story?
Yeah, Lost and Found, because when I released my first album in 1998, I got out of the scene for so long. You know? And so when I came back, when I was coming back, I was, SHASHAMARLEY, where have you been? Where have you been? Now we'll find you again. Now we'll find you again, you know? And at the time, I was doing a lot of travels. I was doing so much travels at that time. So my experience in the diaspora, in America and Europe and Australia, all those places made me come up with that album title. You know, saying I've lived all over the world, but Ghana is home for me. You know, Ghana is home for me.
Beautiful.
So that's how come the title.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's how come the title Lost and Found.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I have traveled all over the world, but Ghana is home for me. Oh, that gave me some goosebumps. I like that. I like that. So, there is the song that also made the waves, and people were questioning you about. The song is titled Rolling Say Boom Boom Boom.
Boom boom.
And Kufuor says wah wah wah. Tell us about that.
The title of that song is Boom 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 Wah Wah.
Boom Boom Wah Wah.
Boom Wah Wah. You know, at that time, you know, in the you know, in the from 2000 and in the early 2000s, politics in Ghana was mainly about the ex-president Rawlings, who took over power in 1979 through coup d'etat.
Yes.
You know, and then President Kufuor took over power in the year 2000. Yeah, so there was some verbal war between ex-president Rawlings and ex-president Kufuor at the time.
Yes.
But President Kufuor was in power at the time when the song came out. You know, one time President Rawlings made a statement that the way Kufuor is governing the country, if he doesn't take care, there's going to be a boom.
Oh.
You know, and when Rawlings says that, then everybody knows he's talking of coup d'etat.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so, another time, President Kufuor and his party, his political party also had a conference in the central region, Cape Coast. You know, and he also made a statement that what is Rawlings talking about?
Yes.
Now the money is going to flow, wah wah.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was like, I said to myself, these guys are playing with us.
Yes.
Because cost of living is getting so high, you know, the rich and the poor are crying.
Yes.
But all they know, when Rawlings say boom boom, Kufuor say wah wah, you know. Meanwhile, them belly full, but we are hungry.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Get you.
Yeah, so I mean it became very, very controversial. You know. Yeah, but I performed it on TV one time on Metro TV, and Rawlings called the manager of the station.
Yes.
He was called Haruna. And Rawlings said, "Hey, Haru, who's this guy singing?" And Haru said, "He's called Shashamarley." I said, "What is he saying?" Then, you know, according to Haru, he said, Rawlings said, boom, 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 Kufuor say, wah, wah, wah. then according to Haru, he said, Rawlings laughed and said, ha, ha, I like that song. I like that song. You know?
Wow. That's really interesting.
It made me autograph. If I autograph a copy of the CD to be given to the then First Lady, you know? Yeah, and then that was it. But I never had problems with that song anyway. But it became very huge.
Yes.
And controversial all over the country, you know.
All over the country. We all heard that. Even though we were not there, but you know what? Internet brings you closer home than everything.
Yeah.
So we are always in the loop. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, you also sang Promised Land.
Yes.
What came about? What was it about?
Well, Promised Land, it was due to my experience of traveling. You know, I've done, by God's grace, I've traveled far and wide.
Yes.
You know, I've done extensive travels all over. And when I come home to Ghana, I realized that everybody's dream, every youth, especially in this country, is to travel out of the country.
Yeah.
Is to go live in America, UK, Europe, everywhere, you know. But as I travel around the globe, I also met people out there who are even looking for just a halfway ticket to come back home. But they're tired of living out there. You know what I mean? They're tired of living out there. So that song came into my thought. And it's like the promised land is not America. You know, you have to make a living wherever you may find yourself, you know? I mean, right in the corner where you are. You know, the part of the grass that is watered most it becomes a green grass. You know, so it's a message I was sending across the people that you don't find gold on the streets of America. You don't find gold on the street of UK, Europe, anywhere. You know, it's hard work. Hard work. So
hard work.
You can create your own promised land. You can create your own promised land wherever you may find yourself.
That's beautiful. You can create your own promised land wherever you find
You know
yourself.
what I mean? Yeah. So I said promised land is a state of mind.
It's a state of mind.
Yeah, wherever you may find yourself, you can create your own promised land. You can create your own promised land. Because the promised land is a state of mind.
That's really deep. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Promised land.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen to Promised Land, and we will come back to the others. So do not go anywhere. Promised Land from SHASHAMARLEY. Oh my goodness. You are something else. And as I am playing the Promised Land, let me ask you this. Do you play any other musical instruments apart from singing and writing songs?
Yeah, I play a bit of guitar. I play the drums a bit, and I play the flute mostly anyway. Okay. You know, so but I use them to compose, you know, to help me in the composing my songs. You know, I don't play them on stage.
Oh, you don't play them on stage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't play them on stage.
So it's just your
privately,
aid. They aid you to.
Yeah, privately. Yeah. When the song comes in my faculties, you know, I pick up the guitar to strum the guitar and know where the chords are going to be, and you know, I get my tunes and my vocals correct. You know, yeah. So yeah, a bit of knowledge on most of the instrument though.
Beautiful. Let's have a listen to Promised Land.
Yeah.
Promised land. Would you like to come with me? Hey, I'm going to my promised land. Yeah, wouldn't you love to come with me? I'm going to my promised land. Sensi Melvin Prom. Would you like to come with me? I'm going to my promised land. Nicoletta, would you love to come with me? The promised land is not Australia. Promised land is not Europa. Promised land is not America. Promised land is a state of mind. I said a promised land.
All right, young Charlie, and I am blue. Young confused, and I am right. I'm not some children who can read it. I'm so young, CG and radio. Indeed, on a web or entertaining, or educating, or what I'm with my keep to listening. Indeed,
state of mind. Oh, hey. I'm going to my promised land. Would you like to come with me? I'm going to my promised land. Yeah, wouldn't you love to come with me? I'm going to my promised land.
I'm going to my promised land. Would you like to come with me? Of course. SHASHAMARLEY is telling us that wherever you find yourself, It is your promised land. For so whatsoever you want to do, if you put yourself into it and you do it, you are going to be great. It doesn't matter where you find yourself. Just do what you feel will be the best for you. And indeed, you will be in your promised land. The place of your birth is your promised land. Another place can also be your promised land, but it's all about you. How you deal with it will make it that promised land. Beautiful, sir. Thank you so much for that beautiful song.
Welcome.
And also, we will want to know about Gloria Akufu.
Yeah, but, well, I guess that's the reason why a lot of people find my music controversial, Yeah, well, Gloria Kufu, is a love song.
It's a
It's
love
actually
song.
about a lady who's giving a guy a broken heart. I mean, since I started music, I never played a love song.
Okay.
So it got to a point in time, my fans were urging me that, Shasha, you need to give us a love song. Give us a love song, because my mentors, Bob Marley, he played a love song. Bernie Spear played a love song. Jimmy Cliff, all of them, my mentors, they play love songs, So I said to myself that, you know what? I want to put this story across. A lady called Gloria Kufu, who gave his lover, who gave her lover a broken heart. The guy gave like 90% of his love to this Gloria Kufu, and Gloria Kufu gave just 10%. And I believe that love is 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Love is 50-50, So we don't need no 60-40, 70-30. It's 50-50. But this Gloria Kufu story, Gloria Kufu gave 10%, and his guy gave 90%. But when the story came out, when the song came out, we have a personality in this country, Ghana.
Yes.
With that name, Gloria Kufu. Who was formerly the state attorney. The state attorney.
Yeah.
So everybody was saying, SHASHAMARLEY, is she your girlfriend? Because possibly they've known this madam. Well, I don't know, but people were saying she's single.
Oh.
She's single. So when I came out with the song, they thought I was dating her.
You were ready to mingle.
Yeah. But not that, man. Not that. I mean, it's not about her. You know what I mean? It's not about her. It's about a lady also called Gloria Kufu, who had a love breakup with her guy.
Okay, so this lady Gloria Kufu, did you know that lady, or it's a story that someone told you?
I know her personally.
So what's up about you? Was Gloria Kufu your girl? That Gloria, oh dear, he's gone. Yeah, he will definitely come back. So please do bring her. Tell me, is Gloria Kufu your girl? SHASHAMARLEY will join us back. As we are waiting for SHASHAMARLEY, please do bring in your comments. You can phone in on the studio line 0203 7358820 or 0203 2860185. You can also WhatsApp us on 0778 793998. It is getting hotter and hotter in the studio right now, and I am loving it. I know you are as well. So please bring your comment and let us read it for you. I would like to say good morning to my Facebook and YouTube listeners and all those who are listening to us live today. Thank you so much for being here today. Come vibe with Babe Slow says, hey, good morning. Oh, she's loving it with some dance moves, yeah? Dance emojis. And Sewajiman says, good morning, Auntie. I'm listening to you live. Keep up the good work. And also, Osanhini Martin says, SHASHAMARLEY to the world. Woo! So tell us more about what you were saying about Gloria Kufu. Was Gloria Kufu
Yes,
your girlfriend or something else?
No, well, I know her personally though, and
Okay.
I know that love story between her and ex-boyfriend.
Ooh. Wow.
You know, so saying no, Shasha, this is possibly you. This is you.
This is
you know,
you.
but it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. I can put any story together in songs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow.
I can put any.
You are making this interesting. Please give us some a cappella or freestyle for Gloria Kufu. We want to hear.
Nimpa da seriyo. Nimpa da seriyo. Wadano abua koko. Odidi mi ya no dinana prepare for Kenya yambua. Kwajo. Yumtuni juaraka no kana samse. Nimpe yo. Asama okay na dewa yo kwaje. Na me kiaro bia show me pa. Wari. Me kiaro bia show me.
Whoa.
Kiaro bia show me yo. Me kiaro bia show me pa. Me kiaro bia show me kwajo. Kiaro bia show me pa. Wari. No, listen, you know what? I mean, it's a sad song.
It's a sad song.
You know? Yeah, it's a sad song.
Yeah. On a higher note, we will want you to give us some of your best lyrics.
Well, with my lyrics, I cannot determine this is best or not. For me, all the lyrics are good. You know, but probably everybody want to hear about Mata.
Yes, go
Mata
for
part,
it.
you know, because that's the song that became #1 controversial. You know, and it goes like, way back in the late 70s, Mata delivered that from the lions den. I went for 3 days without food and water. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were put in the fire but never get burned. Man was delivered from the hungry lion. Mata tree, Mata pui, Mata fish. Banana. But listen, it is Mata fish. Mata fish. Not fish.
Okay.
It's not Mata fish.
So,
Mata fish.
Is it a real name, by the way?
Yeah, real names of my 3 friends.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
You remember? I don't know whether you are a soccer fan, but there was a soccer player with Chelsea. It was called Mata. It was called Mata.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah.
And in South Africa, those times we used to have a defender in the South African team called McFish. McFish, you know. So this is Mata fish. Mata fish, you know. So I remember the good old time we've had before. I really cherish them golden moments. When you hear my music playing in the Mata, please try and get in touch with I. You can yahoo.com on SHASHAMARLEY at yahoo.com. Please, Mata, try to get in touch. Oh, Mata, I miss you, so get in touch. Beautiful. From Ghana to Australia, Ghana to Papua New Guinea, Ghana to the New Zealand, miles and miles of empty space in between us. Mata, 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 banana, nana, Mata, 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 Mata fish, Mata tree, but a Mata fish. You know, it's the song.
Oh,
you know?
man. That is interesting. Because in our Ghanaian language, we have a certain name for some things. So when that song came out, we were thinking you were actually talking about that thing, you know. That's why
I know. Listen, because of this song, I got to Cape Coast in 2008. I was in Cape Coast for the Cape Coast Festival.
Yes.
And a lot of children saw me in the street and they were following me everywhere from the street. SHASHAMARLEY, tin town for SHASHAMARLEY, tin town for SHASHAMARLEY, you know. So I mean, this is a song, you know, this song is giving me all the popularity, all the fame, but it's giving me all the trouble.
All the troubles as well. That's how it is. It comes with challenging and success stories. So That's how it works. And also, I want to know, you have your own record label as we speak, isn't it?
Exactly, yes.
Yes. So how is it going? And how are you helping the young and up and coming talented stars like yourself? How are you helping them?
Well, since I started music, I've helped some youths though. But I've come to realize that these days, many of the youths who are into music and wants to get into music are not musicians by calling.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
For me,
they are not musicians by calling. Tell me more.
Yeah. Music is a call. God calls some people to be pastors. He calls some people to be prophets, evangelists, teachers. He also calls some people to be musicians.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that.
Each and every one of us are branches of the same tree. You know what I mean? What you do, Quincy, what you're sitting there doing, interviewing me, I can't fit in that shoes. I cannot fit in that shoes. But I wouldn't do radio because I see Quincy doing radio. I need to discover myself.
Absolutely.
So maybe one was born to be a teacher. One was born to be a nurse, doctor, engineer, or whatever profession, But because they see musicians all over, in some kind of profession that gives you fun and all that, they all want to get into music. Everybody wants to get into music. So for me, with the youths, when they come to me, I advise them to go to school.
Yes.
Go to school.
Go to school.
First of all, go to school, acquire knowledge. Know your mathematics. Because even if you come into the music, the business aspect of the showbiz, it is there for you to understand it.
Absolutely, yes.
So if you go to school to know your mathematics and acquire that knowledge, you can actually read your contracts and understand before you even call in a lawyer.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean?
I get
so
you.
I don't advise the youth to get into music just like that. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. I started holding microphone from the late 70s. But I still haven't gotten to where I want to be.
I get your point.
It's a lifelong thing. If you're born with it, fine. But if you are not born with it and you try to fit in someone's shoes, you deviate, you derail from your destiny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
yeah.
You need
so
to
when
find,
somebody comes to me want to do music, anybody comes to me want to do music, I've got eyes to see whether you have that calling or not. And when I see you have that calling, I'll give you direction as to how to go about it.
Thank you for
you know
that.
What I mean?
Yes, I understand. So I really like the advice you are giving them right now.
Yeah.
Do have the passion and get the knowledge before you embark on that journey, because it's a lifelong journey. It's so absolutely beautiful, and I like that. I've got some few messages for you, and I need to read it to you. So,
thank you.
Nanaya says, "Good morning to you, SHASHAMARLEY." Sorry.
Yeah.
Good morning, SHASHAMARLEY. Oh my God, I don't know what to do today. I'm so happy to see you, sir. Hope you are well. So that is Nanaya for you. And this one is Nana Ajwa says, "Good morning to you, SHASHAMARLEY." Hey, why am I saying SHASHAMARLEY? Good morning to you, SHASHAMARLEY. Sir, I would like to know, are you a Christian or a Rastafarian?
Well, I'm a Christian by birth. And I've always been a Christian. I was born into a very strong Christian background. My father and mother, they were Roman Catholics. So I was born and baptized, had my first communion, and was confirmed in the Catholic Church. And I went to Catholic schools. The last school I attended was St. John's High School in Secondary, and I've been a Catholic for a long time, since I grew up before I found another faith in Christianity, that I'm now attending the Synagogue Church of All Nations. headed by Prophet TB Joshua.
Oh,
But I've been a Christian by birth. My mother was singing in the church choir. My father was playing the piano in the church choir.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Yes.
Yes, she comes again and she says that, so why the dreadlocks? She's on you today.
Well, if we read our Bible well, we'll get to know that the man who prayed for Jesus Christ before Jesus Christ started his ministry.
Yes.
This man laid hands on Jesus Christ in the river Jordan and baptized Jesus Christ. When Jesus got into that river Jordan, the man was going to baptize Jesus, and the man couldn't even, he saw Jesus so high that he said, I'm not even worthy to baptize you. You, Jesus, baptize me. And Jesus said, it is your duty for you to baptize me before I could start my ministry. So the Bible said this man was in dreadlocks. His name was John, also known as the Baptist.
John the Baptist was in dreadlocks.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Now, you see, I can be a Rastafarian without dreadlocks.
Okay.
So dreadlocks is not about Rastafarianism. The head of Rastafarianism himself, the head that Rastafarians, some worship as a religion himself, was not in dreadlocks. So these days, anybody at all can walk into a saloon and lock his or her hair. And he or she is not a Rastafarian.
Yeah.
You know? So one could be a Rastafarian without a dreadlocks. Without dreadlocks. My dreadlocks is because I believe in the Nazarite, the Nazarenes at the time in Israel.
Okay.
These were people who set themselves apart to the service of God, and they took a vow called the Nazarite vow that no razor was supposed to touch the hair.
Okay. I guess
So
I'm
they
Nazarene as well because I've got locks.
Yeah, but the question is, Quinji, you are not a Rastafarian, are you?
I'm not a Rastafarian. No, I'm not.
Exactly. So now there's a reggae group called Morgan Heritage. They played a song called Don't Have to Dread to Be Rasta. It was a dreadlock thing. It's a divine conception of the heart.
Nice one.
Dreadlock. Rasta is not about dreadlocks. It's a divine conception of the heart. So please, when you see someone in dreadlocks, don't call him a Rastafarian. And Rastafarianism is not even a religion, as some of us believe.
Yes.
It's rather a movement. It's a movement.
It's a movement. Oh.
Yes. So it's not a religion as people conceive. They perceive that it is a religion. So one could be a Rastafarian without dreadlocks.
All right.
So dreadlock doesn't mean Rastafarianism.
Beautiful. And Rachel says, good morning. Love this interview and the best of energy from you two. Thank you for brightening up my Saturday morning, Shasha, Marley, and Queen G. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. And I think I've got another one from Babes Love. She loved the promised land thing. Let me come back to it one moment. And so, at this moment, if someone wants to contact you for any gigs or stuff like that, how should they go about it? But before then, I want to know, you have been championing HIV positivity and stuff like that. How is it going?
Right. Well, it's gone well, extremely well. This was in the early 2000s where, we were contracted by John Hopkins University to create an awareness on HIV/AIDS. You know, so what happened was 15 musicians from Ghana got together in a collaboration, you know, to champion that cause. Yeah, and that awareness was great. Very, very great. It became a big hit in Ghana. You know, we created awareness of HIV.
Yeah.
And since then, I believe that collaboration that we did, you know, brought down the numbers of HIV.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So it's going well as we speak.
Absolutely. Listen, I mean, throughout my career, I've done so many benefits. I've done so many benefits because that's the kind of life I always desired to live. You know, yeah, to help the poor, the needy, and the sick. It's been my passion.
It's been your passion
to see people getting out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know, getting out of afflictions. You know, so I've done so much benefits throughout my career. Yeah.
Beautiful. So if someone wants to be on your record label, how should they go about it?
No, thing is, I'm on all the social media platforms, SHASHAMARLEY. You know, when you contact me, you want to be on my record label. Like I said, I'm going to take you through and see whether you have the calling to be a musician or not, you know, because I'm a musician.
Yes.
You know, and I've been through a lot of processes in this life, you know, to get to where I am today as a musician, you know. So there's no shortcut. There's no shortcut. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
beautiful.
Yeah, when you come, I'll see to it. And if I will advise you.
You will advise the person. That's really good.
Yeah.
Come vibe with Babe Slow again. She says, it's true. We can create our own promised land wherever we are. Thanks, Shasha. Yes. That's really nice. Thank you very much. And also, this one is from Reese. Reese says, what advice would you give to an aspiring musical artist?
Well, like I said, for you to become a musician or a celebrity, you know, you need to acquire knowledge. You need to acquire knowledge.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be ignorant of what you want to do.
Yeah.
You need to acquire knowledge, you know, and knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power indeed.
Yeah, so for me, I'm advising everyone who want to get into music to acquire knowledge. And for me to acquire knowledge, go to school. Why don't you go to school? Go to school, yeah. Go to school first. If you are born to be a musician, nobody can stop it.
It will come to you.
Exactly.
So thank you so much for your time today. We want you to share with us your social media handles again, and also give your final words. You have said a lot, but then just so you say your goodbyes properly to us.
Okay. Let me thank you first of all, Queen G.
You are welcome.
Thank you. It's such a great opportunity for the world, for UK and the world at large to get to know of me. And my social media handles on Facebook is SHASHAMARLEY. You see my page and you see my profile. On Instagram is @SHASHAMARLEY. It's not Sasha, it's Shasha. SHASHA.
SHASHAMARLEY. That's right.
Marley, yeah. And on Twitter is SHASHAMARLEY GH.
Okay.
On TikTok is SHASHAMARLEY Official. And YouTube is SHASHAMARLEY Official. Or you can hit me at SHASHAMARLEY on YouTube.
Amazing. Thank you so much, sir.
I want everybody hearing the sound of my voice, watching me right now, to follow me.
Follow
me. When we started music, there was no social media.
That's true.
You know? And we did so much. If we had social media, we would have had about trillion followers.
That's true.
You know? Yeah, so I started not quite long ago, though. So I want you all to follow me on social media. You see? And let's make this world a better place for us to live.
Thank you. Thank you. Bless
Yeah.
up, as you will say. Bless up.
Respect.
Respect. Woo!
My Lord.
I am blessed today for having you. I'm so honored and grateful for your time. And I wish you all the
Yeah.
best. So when the new song comes back, please let us know and we will
Yeah.
have a chat again. When do we
We'll do
expect
it
your
after.
new track?
Oh, well, I'm in the studio working on a new album now.
Okay.
So what is ready, Quincy? You'll be the first to premiere.
Woo! I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you and
Thank you so much.
bye. There you have it. Shasha Marley for you. What an amazing personality. I have enjoyed the time with him this morning, and I believe you have also enjoyed the time with him. And I am so grateful for you to join as well and for your comments. As always, I love you. So you too love me and don't leave me. But before I say my final and my proper goodbyes, let me bring you the awareness always. Feelings of anxiety and depression can affect us all, and you are not alone. NHS mental health services are available to help. NHS mental health services are a free, effective, and confidential way to treat common mental health issues. Seeking help through a talking therapy can be one of the best steps a person can take to overcome their mental health issues and get back on track. Help can be offered in a number of ways, including in person, by video consultation, over the phone, or as an online course. For those whose first language is not English, talking therapies can be delivered through multilingual therapists or through confidential translators and in British Sign Language, BSL. If you need help with your mental health, you can refer yourself without a referral from a GP, or your GP can refer you. So please visit nhs.uk/help for more information. Are you a problem solver or a good listener? Do you play in defense or take the lead? Are you a multitasker or a problem or a people person? Everyone has that one thing they were born to do. Find yours with a career in the Royal Air Force. Gain confidence, belief, and resilience as you achieve things you never thought were possible. Learn new skills, work with cutting-edge technology, and travel the world. Form unique bonds with new lifelong friends who share your ambition. You are given the chance to pursue your personal passions as part of your career. In the RAF, you have the space to be yourself and have plenty of time to see friends, family, and live your own life. There is no ordinary job in the RAF. Find yours now by searching RAF recruitment. That brings us to the end of the show. And we will see you again next week for another exciting episode. As always, I love you. So you too, love me and don't leave me. Woo-woo! Come on!
are listening to GN Radio UK.
I'm gonna preach the gospel of Jah. I'm not ashamed the gospel of Jah. I'm gonna preach the gospel of Jah. Before the Jews.
You are now listening to Queen G. How do you do your business? Love her and please don't leave her. Woohoo!
Alright, yen tell you, and I am blue. Yen confused, and I am right. I'm not a sancho. Open radio here, so you are TG and radio. PG, on over, obey entertainment, obey kitty, obey what I'm with Marcos. Keep listening. PG, fire.
Hi everybody. You know, when you're relaxing in your car or at home, the radio station you should be listening to is GN Radio. Keep listening.